tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Yeah. Man, my boy Eddie Winslow in the house. Coming to y'all. Another Dirty 30. I'm Beat Down Brown here for you.
Yes, sir.
Man, how's it rocking, brother?
Still. We getting it, man. We definitely getting
Got through the Christmas holiday. You know,
Right.
chilling out. We coming into the finish line with 2023. I hope everybody was smart enough not to say anything stupid like 2024 is my year, so it could actually be a good one. Need y'all to shut the fuck up. Need y'all to chill. I know that's a little aggressive. I love y'all, but this is for our protection.
Right on.
Don't
Right on.
I don't need no new year, new me. No, shut up with all that.
All the cliches.
Look,
Don't need
the
that.
last 4 years done taught y'all. They got some shit for our ass. I need y'all to chill. I need y'all to just be easy and be like, be kind of depressed about it. Just be angry, but another year. And then shit'll be all right. I'm telling you, just work it with me, folks. Work it with me. We coming into a new year. Act like you don't want to be here. It's gonna be great. It might be like the mid 80s again, man. This shit might be fire.
Maybe.
So,
Let's
work
hope,
with it.
man.
Work
Let's
with
hope.
us. Work with us.
Work with us, man.
All right, man. You done gave us another docket right here. And so,
Yes, sir.
you know, we last run, we was talking about people hopefully getting or losing because of the holiday season. Now
Right.
we gonna go into some people did lose because of holiday season, but we gonna start off with somebody that really gained like a motherfucker during this joint. Nicki
Oh, yeah.
Minaj becomes the #1 female rapper with the most #1 albums of all time. Wow. Okay.
I mean, she caught a wave. She caught a wave at the tail end of the year. You know, she caught that wave and she's rolling. She got it, man. I can't, knock her hustle. All her accolades right now, she's doing her thing, man. You think of female rappers and she's it, except for what was it? What's our homegirl's name that we always love that hasn't really got her chance to really blow up? Was it Rhapsody? Is it Rhapsody?
Yeah,
Yeah, Rhapsody.
you got a decent amount of them. You definitely got a decent amount of them. What's crazy to me in this whole scenario, because I don't recall if Queen was a re-release. I believe that Queen was like a re-release. It wasn't a full original album, or it was a single. Excuse me. Queen was a single. It wasn't an album. So that was 2018. Before that, the last album she actually dropped, even Queen Radio, was a mixtape. It wasn't actually an album. Okay.
Okay.
So, with all that said, you haven't dropped an album in 9 years before this Pink Friday 2 came out, and I haven't bothered to actually explore into Pink Friday 2 to see if it's all original material or not. I
Mhm.
I will fully I'll take the Barb's heat and all like that. That like it's just not my radar. I'm sorry. I do give her credit.
Facts.
When she does rap, she can rap her ass off. I give her that.
Right.
Whether I like
Right.
what she's doing or not, whether I like all the tracks, I'm never gonna hate and say Nicki Minaj can't rap. She's
Right.
like even everybody else, Murder Maze, Killer Cameron, all like that. They started on the mixtape circuit. She was barring up and killing cats before they changed her image. After her image changed and doing all the pop stuff, not necessarily my radar. But the one thing I give her plus, she stole my homegirl Jimmy Pink's image. I am going to go there, and that's my hill right there. Shout out to Pink. But whatever the case being, my thing is for it to be that many years between you
Mhm.
releasing albums and you still have the most #1s, that is lightning in a damn bottle, dog. That is
I
crazy.
mean,
With
she's
Cardi B coming on the scene, with all these other mofos coming on during, right alongside, after you, and even the ones before, that's saying a huge amount. But we just saw this with Drake being the #1 rapper of all time with the most #1s.
Mhm.
And I'll let you do your input and then I'll look at something that goes outside of that. Go ahead.
I I pretty much mimic, your sentiments on the whole scenario right now because I really don't I remember her back in the day, the mixtapes and that stuff. Like, who's this chick? Killing it. She was going bar for bar. But then, like you said, when they revamped her image, I was like, yeah, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not my. I'm cool on that, but that's cool, mom. Do your thing. You're
Yeah.
moving into a different space. That's you. That's fine. But I have not checked out the album, but I'm just seeing the numbers and all her, again, accolades about her, being the first, in 2023 to reach these milestones. And it's like, press on, considering. And I'm not gonna knock and say, well, look at her competition. Look what's out there. I'm like, but still, regardless, a female rapper alone, you know, period, really never really had any traction,
Yeah.
you know, in the greater scheme of things. But she's doing her thing, man.
The one thing that I will give her credit for, there one, she went beyond the initial ghostwriter scandal initially
Mm,
with her, proved her pen was her pen,
mhm.
and no matter if you love, hate, whatever about her subject matter, the multiple personalities, things, whatever that she flips on, the
Yeah.
fact of the matter is, as compared to a Sexy Red or somebody else that's parody rap, but we won't go there. Um,
We have to, but go ahead. Go ahead.
but Nicki actually raps.
Yes.
She
Yes.
actually rhymes. She actually spits. She's had albums where she made the other features look foolish, like legitimately.
She
She's
made
had she's
for
had where she holds her own on joints. When she did the joint with Bus,
oh my.
it didn't look like, oh, she's on a joint with Bus. Nah, she was
Nah.
on the joint with Bus.
Bus, right.
When she did Monster, she made them cats look foolish on Monster. She did her
Truffle butter.
action.
Yeah, truffle
Truffle
butter
butter, yeah.
remix. Yeah,
Like,
she can she will serve, whoever, the track the feature she's doing, but, uh, yeah, but just the competition that's out here now, she cut through that bullshit,
yeah,
because like you said, what was that? What you call it, parody rap now? Like,
yeah,
you got your Coi Leray, that's to me, that's entertainment, that's not necessarily rapping,
yeah,
which is cool, but yeah, that's who's out there now. You think about who's, Ice Spice,
yeah.
that's entertainment, that's not rapping,
Yeah,
so
I will give Lotto her credit. Lotto can spit.
okay,
Lotto
okay,
can spit. I don't necessarily like everything that she does spit, but I've heard Lotto bar up.
okay,
And I won't no, I'm not gonna throw her to Jean Grey. No, I'm not gonna throw her to Rhapsody. I'm not gonna throw her into
right,
those calibers. And I mention those names because I'll throw them right back in with Jean runs with Pharaoh and Talib.
mm,
She's made Talib look foolish on tracks. And
mhm,
she makes plenty of I hold Jean in a higher caliber than I hold a lot of just MCs, period. I don't go with that whole femc or women can do it. I
right, right,
they just do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Latifah was just
that
doing it. It's
that
not a
just happened
case
to be a
of
female, that
yeah,
just happened to be a female,
yeah,
that's all,
you just happen to have different chromosomes. Besides that, you're a spitter with different chromosomes.
right,
That's it. So the fact of the matter is because they make a distinction, we make a distinction.
thank you for that, yeah,
But we don't make a distinction as far as talent goes. And in the case of Nicki, she's a bona fide pop star that happens to rap, doing starships
I
and all
like
that other
that.
stuff. So
I
starships and
like
all that
that.
other stuff, what she's doing all like that. And I'm just happy that it's her and not Doja Cat. I'm hating.
My man.
and, the- and
My
and
man.
and it's only because of some of the self-destructive and self-deprecating things that Doja spits out there and puts out there on her side life.
Got you.
Is the only
So
reason why I'm hating on Doja because I don't actually dislike. I used to be a fan of Doja when she first came out, but
but
just some of the things that she puts out there,
mhm.
I'm not with the shits on. So props to you, Nicki Minaj. You did it. Yes, I would love to be having this conversation about a Jean Grey, about a Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? There's a million and one others that Lady London, others that I'm not giving they shine on right now. I would love to be saying this about them. Instead, just because I know a lot of this is marketing and image, but what I was going to get back to before with her and Drake, boy, did Wayne have a motherfucking foresight once he put that shit together, man. Young Money
Yeah.
made some fucking
Man.
moves, dog. Young Money made
Yeah.
some moves. The two heaters, as far as number one spots, came out of Young Money and started their number one runs in Young Money. It's not,
Man. Unmatched.
yeah.
Unmatched.
Young Money did work to have, because yeah, you could say Drake had this many number ones after that. Drake got put on because of the way Wayne co-signed and sitting there next to Wayne. That's what made him legitimate to even get where he is.
And
And
don't sleep on the influence of Miss Minaj as well, because you remember before it was, like a,
yeah, it was
you
it
know,
was Wayne and Nicki.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
Wayne and Nicki, and then it's like, oh well, he swing with them, so we hear what he got to say. So
right.
yeah,
Like you
yeah,
said,
it's
don't leave her out that conversation because she was right there, from the get of Young Money, and man, like you said, they had the seasons on lock for a
yeah,
minute. If it wasn't, it's like they were just running them, just them three, running, passing the baton to each other. That's it. That was the only people that was in the race at the time. Just those three.
yeah. It's
Perfect
crazy,
reload.
man. It's they really ran up the numbers on that one. They did it right, man. They did it
Mhm.
right. That's hate to see it. Would love it to be any other label, man.
Right.
Would love to be saying this about, yeah, man. Def Squad, man, got all the number ones, man.
Yeah, man. Our dudes, only thing they got was when they were done making their run was a 40 and a blunt. That was it. That's what y'all get when y'all get home. That was it. But now, Nikki got all, the first female MC to hit these numbers. I love it, man. Shout out to, Miss Minaj, man. Hopefully she keeps doing it and come out 2024 swinging, you know.
Well, we'll see what happened with this new album, man. It's weird because when I go through streaming, my streaming still treats me like I'm a DJ and still
Got
puts
you.
out all the Lils, Youngs, and everything else to me. And
Right.
I still bother to listen to new stuff. And the fact that they haven't pushed a Nicki single to me says a lot.
Wow.
Like
Really?
they didn't. I got Offset and everybody all in my stuff, all in my
Mhm.
suggestions. You know what I'm saying? As much I can't listen to enough Griselda to get away from all the rest of this stuff. They
Right.
they they messed around and threw it. They messed around and threw that "Free My Baby Daddy" joint at me, from what's her name, and you ain't
Yeah.
throwing Nicki single at me. That I don't know about this album. I'm gonna mess around and I'm gonna give it a
Check it
quick
out. Okay.
browse through just to see what's
Right.
cracking. Probably do it offline so it don't mess my title up, man.
Don't come
My
for him, man. Don't
my
come for him.
algorithm be all messed up,
Yeah,
man.
don't come for him. That's just a grown man perspective. That's all that is.
Yeah,
So
you know what I'm
be
saying? I mean,
easy.
I did listen to the last Doja album. I mean, I'm not the grumpy old man. I listen to everything. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But whew, I can't mess around and be skied out.
Yeah.
I,
Oh my God. Come on, man. Next. Next,
all
please. I
right.
can't with that.
You hit me. Look, we talked about Hall and Notes messing around with the catalog sideways and causing a
Man.
riff. Dirk about to mess around and get Zion in the pockets, man. He about to mess around and do it, man.
Fuck
Lil
around and
Durk
find out.
mess around, get hit with a $12 million lawsuit for selling the rights to the same song twice.
Yeah. He would didn't our boy Alchemist do that shit? But
Alchemy,
he didn't necessarily sell it. He
yeah, he
gave
did.
it.
Yeah, he
Okay,
did.
yeah, he sold it.
Yeah. I
He
I
sold
as
it.
much as I love what the Alchemists do, I still do reserve a special fuck you in my pocket for this cat for what he did to Razcast, man.
Because that was that's our homie.
Yeah,
Razzie was our
what
homie. So,
what you
okay,
did to Razcast with that
was
"Home Sweet
wrong.
Home" versus
Yeah,
"We Gon' Make It." Yeah,
right.
I still reserve that for Al, man.
I
That's my
wanted
cat. He
I
he
wanted
done
you to
did
get
it
that
up.
off your chest. I knew how hurt you was because we heard it was just like, "Oh, damn, that would have been a monster." But okay,
Hey, I shout
catch the
out to
next one.
Razcast for taking the masters and still putting it out anyway.
Mhm. How about that? But
Hey, look, but
back
back
to
to
Dirk.
the mission at hand. Y'all know y'all cats is in these whack ass 360 deals. Y'all know y'all don't own y'all own underwear, less known y'all
Bam.
song. Like,
Damn.
dog, your teeth is owned by the label, and you thought you
Damn.
was gonna make a side deal with not just a record, not
Mm.
something you did on a mixtape and on the slide at the crib, something that is actually one of your released records. You thought you was gonna cut a side deal with it, man,
And they
and
and this
and
company packaged it.
yeah,
They packaged that song to go with their, what they were got, what they got going on. And it was like, dude, no, y'all, we got, what you call it? We had leverage with that damn song and we got credit on that song. And people fronted us all this damn money because we had this fucking song in our package. And
and
you fucked us. Go ahead.
And let's be honest about it. First off, to get everybody a clue what we're talking about, Lil
Go
Durk
ahead.
messed around, and the track "Bedtime" is the track we're talking about. He is already in a deal with Sony and went around to Exceed Talent Capital, some startup that went and got an exclusive GTA pack where
Mhm.
basically you could set up a board in the GTA online, play as Lil Durk and his life, and they set up a virtual hood and all that other stuff. And this song was a part of the package. And on a kind of weird NFT marketplace thing, they were going to make an NFT and give shares of the song. Dog, you're Little Dirk. You're one of the cats that's a heater right now. You can
Mhm.
make a new song. You can basically, if none of these, like we said, a lot of this stuff is literally the same song on repeat running across. Literally, tell the dude, take the sample and take the synths off of that one, play
Yep.
some different synths on it, but give me the same drum pattern. I'm going to change the word bedtime and turn it to sleepy time, and we got a new song. And nobody's gonna be none the wiser.
You
And
took
by
my
the
point,
way,
man. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, nobody's none the wiser. And package that song up and go do this and give everybody shares on it, whatever. Find 5 TikTok people to go dance over it and let it go viral, and you got your back. But where he messed up and where I looked at, I was like, okay, 12 mil. They said all they originally wanted is pay us back our 450. We fronted you 450 on this. If he'd have gave back the 450, they'd have
That
shut up.
Yeah.
They would
And
have
now
shut
you
up.
now
Now
you
they
didn't get
come out. Now you got to pay for
12.
leg work. You got to pay for everything now.
Yeah.
And
Um, you took my point, man. It was like, dude, all this, no diss. Again, we just our perspective. All this stuff sounds the same. All they had to do was just what you call it, man. Just like you said, cut, paste. You got something in it, some other shit that didn't make the final cut. And like, dude, matter of fact, I'll come to you and cook something up in front of you. How about that? Me and my producer will come down, we'll lay something down for you and see if you like it or not. Cool, cool. You can also put that in the package that this song was made right here in, in their shop and, add some more flavor to the package. But nah, he chose that, like you said, that route where it's like, oh, I'm gonna let somebody else handle it, and now it's fucked because I think they're gonna get paid. I think they
it
really gonna get paid considering how much they wrap their business around that song. Ooh,
it
yeah,
it,
they're
it
gonna get
turns
paid.
into a shoot high, go low. Because the
Yeah,
fact of the matter is, if they mess around and only get 2-3 mil out of this,
they still
You
up.
done you done messed around and quadruple plus your money already. You gave him 450 and you got a couple hurt feelings with people because they did this. You could have gone about free A&R. Call us and ask how you go about this. I told y'all. You, all you gotta do, the message will get forwarded to us. Just hit the DMs, man. Hit
That's
the
it.
YouTube DMs
That's
and be
it.
like, hey man, how exactly should I go about this? We'll tell y'all. We ain't gonna lead you astray. We'll make sure you get the bag, and it's only a small percentage. We ain't gonna crack you in the mouth.
We
We
ain't gonna crack you.
Hey,
We're
look,
not gonna crack you like that, man. We're
we
just
only
trying to
gonna hit
help
you
you.
up for like 10 of Zion's beignets. Because you know them special costing beignets. Them ain't the
Yes,
normal
sir.
ones.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, this was a classic, classic, classic case of just ignorance at the highest level. Like, dude, that was just and not just necessarily ignorance, just laziness. Like, dude, you didn't think he was gonna find out when they tried to, put all that together in a package and they were like, no, somebody else owned that song. Like, hold up,
It
man, I paid for that song. Yeah, well, you can't use it because this other company will sue the shit out of y'all. And they battling back and forth trying to figure out who owns the song, which is time, money, attorneys, all that shit. they, the clock is steadily, ticking on how much this shit's gonna cost. And they sitting back like, yeah, now, yesterday prices ain't today prices. Now it's 12 mil.
Basically, what he did was on some street stuff. Since you're a street rapper and want to drop that street stuff, you took work from the plug, went over to another spot and be like, "Hey, we can get this work together right here." And then they
Mhm.
found out, "Yo, that ain't your
He's
work.
selling our
Yo, we got
product.
these
Yeah,
orders
he's
for it."
selling our product.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like, "Yo, I'm gonna need to call that brick back." And it's up there's like, "Oh, well, we ain't got nothing to sell." Like, dog, I already got it lined up. Well, you gonna have to come up with something. He's like,
Right. I ain't got it. I gotta hit you with the
dog,
I ain't got it, but
you could have
12
done
mil now.
in the world of 360 deals. How did you think you can't set up a new merch deal without
Without
running it past anybody else yet? You can't do nothing. Your NIL is owned by the label you with. It's their NIL deal. They got your cornbread, dog. You-
damn,
they got
damn,
your cornbread. You
damn
on the
gold,
block
man.
just doing whatever, man. You don't own nothing when you deal with these labels. The only people to
That's
get off to do whatever they want is these independents. And these labels will let you know quickly. They will smack whatever you got out the air quickly. And
yeah.
it's not even out the fact that like, oh no, we want that money. They just like, you can't make it. It's ours. It's kind of hateful. In full honesty, it's kind of hateful how it's run. But you knew this. Your
You knew
team
what you signed
knew
up
this.
for. Yeah.
Yeah, your team knew this. And you thought you was slick and you could run it for a while and it would be cool. No, you can't.
That
And you
makes
better be lucky you didn't cost Rockstar money.
I mean, it's one of those situations like, dude, understand the business. Just because, like you said, just because you feel like, you had your producer, you laid down the vocals and all that, none of that shit is yours.
Mhm.
None of that shit is yours. You're an employee.
Right.
You work for that company and you don't get to take any of that shit home. You don't get to bootleg it and go out and try to work another deal. And I can't even say bootleg. He was just trying to sell it outright. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
you don't think these folks got attorneys too? You
They
know what
they
I'm
got
saying?
they got attorneys that your attorney is scared of on both
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah. I want to see what they the number they settle on. Because I know it may not be 12, but it's going to be more than what they paid for the track. I was like, dude, what
All day.
you gonna take that 450, and put it underneath your mattress? What the
Yeah.
hell was you thinking?
Oh, you done lost your mind. That's not gonna happen. And the biggest thing about it is, like I said, the luck kicked in and everything helped them out by the simple fact of, like I said, they were packaging this up to go on GTA 5, which is owned by Rockstar Entertainment. You're
Yeah.
lucky that Rockstar wasn't directly on the deal because that is a
Oh, was shit. Oh, that's a juggernaut. They would have shut the whole shit down. They'd have been
dog.
like, you work for us now.
Yeah,
Every what you call it that comes out will be with your soundtrack. How about that for the next 5 to 10? How about
yeah.
that? You're gonna work
Your
that off.
grandkids owe us.
Yeah.
Your grandkids owe us for real.
You're absolutely right. If they didn't get involved, it was like, oh shit, yeah, he hustled y'all, not us, because they never got the final package. They could just shut the deal down, and I think that's why that company was like, dude, we had to deal with fucking Rockstar. We had to deal with them. That was our leverage. We had this dude, you know what I'm saying? We had this damn song, and we thought we was clear, and come to find out, yeah, man, he stole his own shit and tried to bootleg it. Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, not his shit, their shit, and tried to
their
bootleg it.
shit. Yeah. Once again, the age of Rascass up there running off with his masters, bouncing around the country
Right,
and doing whatever he want with him is over.
right.
That don't happen anymore. They're
They
like,
will get
"Dog,
you.
this is
They
the
will get you.
information age. We will find you, and on top of that, we will shut down everything that you got." He's like, Wait till 2026 happen and air is in our name. We will turn you off. You are not breathing.
Damn, but
Keep
yeah,
playing with us, Dirk."
this was a dumb move, Dirk. This was like I said, you don't hear too much about him, fumbling, with the money, but this one, dude, this could be costly. Like you don't do it often, but when you do fuck up, man, you fucked up.
And
This gonna hurt.
the fact of the matter with the game is these cats don't really truly have the money like that. You're paying back advances and you don't
Mhm.
sell physicals like you sold. So the fact of the matter is replacing or making more than you don't have. So you can't afford these kind of slip ups because these kind of slip ups are definitely going to punch you in the face every time. So
Yeah.
this is the type of stuff you avoid. You find out how can you get a little Sprite ad? How can you mess around and you know what I'm saying? How can you mess around and get some new rap snacks or something? You
How
don't mess around
you
and set up a
figure
whole
out how to get on that next Nicki Minaj tour.
yeah, yeah.
See what I'm saying? This is what you do. This is how these cats get to the bag, the best way they know how, especially if you're on a label. You get your money by touring.
Yeah,
That
let me
way
get
that's guaranteed. The other one, like you said, you already into your next 3, 4 checks.
yeah, you can't play these games. So with that being in question, yeah, he really fumbled the bag there, man. I hope he get it together. I hope it don't hurt as bad as what they trying to hurt him with,
Yeah.
because I can almost guarantee you not sitting on 12 to make this back. You do not have you do not have that puffy plug to be like, oh, you got hit for this? Uh, here you
Girl, you
go,
said
man.
puffy
Rest easy.
plug, but go ahead.
Rest easy, man. I got you. Here go a couple dollars. Go ahead and get that off
Yeah,
your neck. You
yeah.
and
You don't have that.
you don't want to set these precedents also for losing lawsuits. You don't
Mm,
want to set the process, you don't want to set the whole process and the whole precedent for actually getting sued, because then the floodgates come in, everybody else start going back over their books and looking at how can we get them. Like
yeah,
this is not a winner here. Like we know we can get them. Yeah,
yeah.
you don't want that to happen.
It's like he already lost, like you
Hmm.
said, by him, like, dude, he don't do smart business. So that means, here come the wolves. We could get him.
Yeah.
We'll get him at crackhead prices in a minute because now we know he tap dancing for his meals.
Yeah,
So
or even backing them in the corners with bad deals. Like, hey,
yeah.
I know you need to get up out of that. So I got you with this. Got you with a little bit of chicken feed right here. He's up there's like, no, man, I'm worth more than that. Are you?
Are you? Yeah, but you need to pay that bill right now.
I,
You need
I,
to pay up right now. You can't leave unless you come up with, X amount of money. And like you said, man, he just, he's setting the stage, for his
hey, there's plenty of room. He can be thug number 3 in the next 3 Tyler Perry movies, man.
ouch.
It's a little bit of a check in
Ouch.
that.
That's one way to get a check, but yeah,
It's
man.
a little bit check of that. You keep playing, man. You gotta watch how you handle your business, man. We said it earlier. We said it about Zion, man. Protect your chicken, man. You know
Please,
what's going on, man. You can't do
please.
this. All right,
But
brother. Anything else you got for me?
I'm good, family. Yeah, man. To those, happy holidays, and we'll get with y'all next week. Yeah, next week. Yeah, we'll
Next
get
week.
with y'all next week. Yeah,
We'll be right here to wish y'all into the New Year's and all that other good stuff, man. Watch the
indeed.
ball drop with y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all. You know, tell your people to tell y'all people to tell y'all people. Come on, subscribe and come on around. We trying to get over that 700. Actually, we trying to get over 1,000 to end the year, man. So
Hurry up.
need y'all to tell a couple hundred people to come on.
When y'all with y'all family for the next couple weeks, man, go on in and put this on, man. Check us out.
Yeah,
Now hit
definitely
that like,
appreciate
share,
it.
subscribe button, please.
And comment, tell us what y'all want to hear. We thank y'all once again. It's been that Dirty 30. Me, Eddie Winslow, Beat Down Brown, represent. We out here doing our thing. Thank y'all very much. We holler at y'all next week. Peace. Run
Peace.
that beautiful bean footage.